I gotta figure out how like this even works. What is this diet's request to join? What's this? Okay, that's that. Um, so I decided just to to test this out and just to start putting out content. It doesn't matter like how it looks. Just kind of just being in figuring it out as we go. Um, I pulled to one of these one of my good spots. My boy Justin Hill, J Raw put me on to. Shout out to him. Basically, what this is going to be is just a thank you list, and it's not in any particular order. But what I want to start doing is giving flowers to the people that support from day one. That's going to be really important to the type of momentum that I want to continue to spread and just be that example of while you're still alive right now, for you to get your flowers and for you to smell your flowers and kind of just be with that good feeling, in somebody else's life, on somebody else's journey. Because what this is a community-based project. I'm just using myself as a funnel and as just the paintbrush to kind of just display of a journey and tell a story, however however you choose to perceive it. But a lot of you people know me in the flesh, and me personally, so this shouldn't be too far from what you do see on the day-to-day. So I have a list. I wrote down a list of the primary people that seen it when I did post, and like I said, this is in no particular order. But what I'm gonna do is just give flowers, just say thank you. Starting with Lennon. If you ever see this, if you ever don't, I hope maybe everybody gets a chance to kind of be a part of this. But thank you for showing up in all of your organizing skills and kind of just holding things down to the best of your ability on your side of things. How it's helped me and how it's inspired me is just having another comrade to kind of see really similar things to what I'm seeing and still showing up, to take the time out to organize and to coordinate and then to show up and to smile and to give. I will always admire those traits, and thank you for any other time in on our journey where you've created space just to listen and just to be. I really do appreciate that, and I adore the hell out of everything that you do and that you're involved in. And I want to give you your flowers now, just to say thank you, and I hope that, and I pray this is going to be for everyone, that we continue to figure out how to sustain ourselves and continue to do the good work. Second, I want to give a shout out to my boy Thomas Miller, and this could get emotional because me and you, we go back since childhood, since like falling down the steps together, like at my house, or any time that we've played at your house when we were growing up. And your friendship is, I was just talking to you today, it's just like it's my balance. It really does keep me balanced, and just knowing that I have a friend that knows me since day one. And your journey, it's amazing and it's inspiring, and I'm really proud to see what you're becoming and navigating all the things that you're navigating. I'm really proud of you, and I'm really proud of who we are. And you put me on so much game. I got my whole based swag basically from what you put me on back in the day, and I'm just really happy to still be here to represent. It's got another boy. This is for Thomas the Prophet, Thomas Lamont. I'll put your government out there. I didn't mean to do that like that, but you know who you are. It's my big bro. It's the truth. It's the prophet. It's the soul. This man is probably like, I'll be thinking that I'm vulnerable and I'll be trying to tell the truth, but you're the person that checks me on my bullshit. You check the shit out of me on my bullshit. You bring me back down. You really just allow me to remember why it's important to continue to create a safe space for us. Your story it's so deep, it's so impactful. You didn't just share that with me. You found creative ways in our freestyles, just to display of that art, and I really admire that about you. How you just stay true to yourself. You don't kiss nobody's ass. You're really that guy, and I can't think of anybody else like you. You're like that weight that you carry, and I know that we're all on our journey of healing, man. It's so inspiring just to watch and just to be able to have that connection whenever I feel a little bit like lost and stuff. I know that I can rely on you to bring it back to the top notch, talk about who we are and the real and the truth. I really do appreciate all the time that we spent just to get our creative ideas out. Man, you the GOAT for real, man. Next I have on the list my boy E.T. Black Lighter. You know who you are, you feel me, gang. Man, our relationship it's really relevant into my creative side of how I was just really inspired by the journey that you were on. Your swag is in the skateboarding and in the music and the production and just who you are in general, man. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the time that you spent, to create those beats that allowed me to express the things that I had on my mind that I was working through. Man, we got a whole group together. Like, that's really important. That's part of my dream right there. I've always wanted to do something in music and be more serious, and you're one of the first people that really just put me out there, and I always want to be able to reciprocate that energy, just give thanks, and I look forward to continuing our conversations about how we could further push those boundaries. This is for Pat. Excuse me. Yo, you're so based, and your ability to finish showing up and just being you at the same time, it's really important. And to have stood by you for these last couple of years, I think it's probably been about 2 years, just about, and kind of just watching and listening and understanding all of the knowledge that you have at this age. It's so impressive, and it's very inspiring. Thank you for showing up in every way that you do for yourself, for the community, for me. Whenever I have ideas, or whenever I have like things just to shoot it off, we've been walking side by side for a while now, and I'm just so inspired by how you're able to do that. And you still have your own creative abilities in your own band, in your own outlets. It's super inspirational. I just want to finish learning, and I definitely want to finish walking with you. Very humble. I just always feel calm, and it's just like my reminder just to finish listening and just to finish being, because you really do hold a lot of things down. Alright, looks like food's coming. So I'm about to make space. Thank you. I got some good eats right there. I'm about to show this real quick. You feel me? The salad. It's the one, you feel me? Let's see who's next on the list. I have 5 more left. JJ, it's my next boy. Yo, we go back Pop Warner, like, I'm talking about, like, football, you know, we go back, and you've always been my teammate, and, you know, you kept that same energy as we transitioned into high school, as we transitioned to our young adult life, and your skills and your like swagger, you hold a lot down. Your art is inspiring. I remember you drew that picture of Sonic for me, Bud Sonic. I'll never forget that. And you know, you hold down that brand, which I was able to cop some swag off of. That hat's fire. I want to be able to, like, whenever you create something, use me, man. This is all for y'all, you know. This is a way for me to give back, just to say thank you. We even had that time where we cooked in the Highland Park Reformed Church. You came and you brought that love, and then people reciprocated off of that. So I just want to say thank you. And I definitely look forward, you know, you just hit me up whenever. I'm there. Thank you a lot. Next, Holly. This is more of a it's like such a beautiful thing how I'm able to just to be in spaces, and how our paths crossed was because you seen the same thing and you showed up, and you show up in so many more ways that I actually would love to finish understanding and finish just listening. Thank you for being yourself, because I really do gravitate towards your energy and your essence, just of who you are. It's a beautiful spirit, it's a beautiful soul. I think your voice is amazing, and your organization skills, I'm trying to learn more. You know, like, I want to sit down and just finish listening and just finish understanding how I could just be a better assistance to your things, seeing what similarities we have, and pulling off from there. I look forward to continuing whatever happens. I don't have any expectations, but I really do hold that, like, dear and, like, close to my heart whenever I do meet people, and, you know, that's where we met. So I feel like that foundation will always be strong, and I would love to just finish encouraging and uplifting that. And being available for whatever you need, however we could finish adding value to our collective research, whatever type of groups for the people, I'm down. Next on the list, I'm actually doing a shout out. Gabe is next. You're next. If you're joining or listening, so I was just talking about how I wanted to do, like, more manifestations and more, like, videos and things like this. So I just started to say thank you, and you followed. You've been on this journey. You've been such a grounding guide, and just somebody else to talk to that, you know, that's outside of the normal, but it's still in, and we pass along so much game and so much information. Let me hit that wave. You're a treasure box full of information that I'm honored to learn from and to continue to learn from. So I really look forward to just finish being and setting out what we have to do to finish growing within ourselves as individuals, and then how we come together as a collective, all for it. So thank you for being you, and thank you for always showing up, and I really do appreciate that. Next is my boy Jay Hank, Justin Hank. Shout out to you, because we met just through similar mutual friends, but within that I got to talk to you individually and got to understand you individually, where, oh man, you're like one of my big bros, you know, like you've given so much guidance and game, and kind of how to just maneuver and handle myself as I continue to battle with whatever obstacles that we're faced with. And I've watched you grow, and you're turning out to be exactly what we planned and set out to be. So thank you for that. The information that you gave, once I finish sitting down and organizing that, you're going to be right there. So just buckle up for this adventure. We set out a lot of work within these last couple of years. The meditations, the group chats, the environmental cleanups. You've played your part. You've played such a huge part in my life. So I thank you for that. Next, and lastly but not least, just as important, say the name, the Love Bug Club. You know who you are. You're an amazing soul. I don't think we've ever met in person, but we have mutual friends, and we've chatted briefly via the internet, Instagram. It's an honor, actually, to know somebody that I just watch and I observe, but your story is very inspirational, and it's very impactful, and it's very real to a lot of things that we don't talk about in our community. And the fact that you're still here and you're still trying to better yourself and better the people around you with your art and with your knowledge, it's honorable. And I want to finish learning and understanding more about that, and more about how I could help that grow whatever way, capacity that I can, and support. I'm walking alongside of you. I would love to talk more about it, but I feel like in the future, we just finished planting these seeds. I'm pretty sure we're going to end up collaborating one day in the flesh. And for my thank you list, that's all for my first session. I'm just trying different things. I've never done this. Is my first time ever being live. Like, even on my other account, I've never been like live before. But I figured I'd take this time just to give thanks, set some good foundations in what I want to continue to do. Everybody part of this list has helped in major ways that if y'all don't see, I'm gonna try my best to kind of take whatever is in my brain and just put it out in the open for everybody else. I'm super proud of that also. Thank you. I'm so proud to be on this journey. I have no idea what it's gonna look like at the end, but as long as I keep God first, as long as I keep the right things first, and we stay disciplined and focused, without a doubt, I'm confident that something amazing is going to happen for our future. This is the agency, so whatever type of questions or concerns or like thoughts, things that you want to talk about, y'all just hit me up. I'm open and I'm available just to share my story, share my experiences, and connect the dots. And then we could probably finish planning on what else is out there that we can gain, see what other type of connections. So yeah, I'm gonna do some more foundational work in trying to just talk about whatever I have in my head, but it's all love. I'm not asking for anything, but just to show up. We'll structure a lot more things later as I continue just to talk about what's really important to me is the foundation. So I'm gonna go back in time and talk about what happened these last 3 years, and then just as I catch up, still try to be present and creating new things that I could post. But basically, I'm going to be living in the future. Y'all see what I mean by that. I hope this gets recorded. I hope this is recorded, and I hope that y'all could read this later. If not, then that's cool. But if so, you already know. Peace and love. Mati. God bless.